No, hang on, that is not what this is. This is an actual thing. Sorry, I had a nap, and then woke up, and then went straight back to recording, so my brain was a little frazzled. Welcome everybody to another episode of Star Wars: The Old Republic, Dark Side, Female Raven, Soldier / Jedi Consular hybrid, dual-wielding lightsabers. Let's get to it. I hate Manaan.
Jodie, it is you. I need your help.
And Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Laura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Yep, well, we have that. We should probably talk to Laura a little bit more, shouldn't we? Man, I really hate Manaan.
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts.
Don't worry, Laura.
Oh no, we can't talk to her. That makes my life so much better. Welcome to Atoll West. Let's have a look and see what we find. What is down there? Ah, I remember what's down here.
I like this. Aren't the Republic supposed to be the good guys?
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Who cares about the Republic? If there was an option to join the Sith, I would totally do that right now.
I hope you're here to play. So clear out already.
I will leave you for my Pizzac / pod racing video.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the... They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Eridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue. Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful. Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Eridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask? Manaan has no such things, unless the Selkath have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean. Is there more you would know? Yes, I'm not surprised.
For a while, the Republic were hiring anyone they could get their hands on. Now they don't have any use for us mercs. It's too bad. I could have used the work.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Ajani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available. Well, nothing. Except that the Ajani are a bunch of fey dancers prancing in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children. They hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. But the Ajani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. So why are you telling me?
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win the war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Look, lady, we Sith aren't here to make friends, so let me enjoy my drink in peace.
Say, you must be new around here. My name is Viglo. You don't look like those Republic scum, and you aren't one of us Sith. So what brings you to Manaan? Some of the other soldiers like to go and bet on the swoops on their days off, but this planet is bad enough without mingling with the locals. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer the whole sector, Koto or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? You're some kind of historian? You should look to the future, not the past. That's why I joined the Sith. And then I get stuck on Manaan, worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, but I don't really want... We Sith are interested in lots of stuff. You'd be smart to keep your nose out of Sith business. But I don't really want... Oh, I get... Hey, I just thought of something. If I said you had a great body, would you hold it against me? Barkeep, I sense I've offended my lady friend. Bring me another round so I can drown my sorrows in the sweet nectar of the Selkith people. Oh, you're back. I probably should cut back on the drinking, but I don't... We sit there, but I don't really... Hey, barkeep.
That was a lot of talking. That was a lot of talking. Really annoying.
If you're here to...
I'm just gonna see if anybody knows anything. I don't think so.
So why you...
Right, let's go. That was too much talking for my liking. I'll be back there to do the side quests and to do the Bzak and to do the pod racing. Swip racing, sorry, that's what it's called in this game. Lots of things. Now, I suppose I should go down here. And I suppose we should talk to Sunray. This is going to be a very long talk. Can't get in there, sadly. That's fine. So sadly, Manaan is a planet that is mostly full of talking. Sadly. It's not very action-packed like the other planets are. So it kind of is not my favourite place to be. Oh, yay, yay.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers. They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
One day soon, the Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
I'm sick of hearing about Manaan's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
I'm sorry, I just can't listen to that dialogue anymore. I need to stop. I need to stop. The Selkath dialogue is one of the most annoying in the game. And I know I skipped a lot of dialogue there, but I just could not deal with that anymore. Basically, we're now his lawyer. And, Manaan! I hate Manaan. So we're basically now Sunry's lawyer. So now let's go and talk and have some dialogue that actually is bearable to listen to. Ugh.
When I get out of here, you're...
Get ready for lots of dialogue.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Go ahead, ask. Ask what... How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you! Further, they say they found my heroes cross at a crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Very well. Once you've gotten enough evidence to...
Right, okay, so we're going to start Sunry's trial. It's a long, complicated thing, and the trial is it's a kind of gimmicky side quest. It's not my favourite thing. Oh no, we need to talk to Laura, damn it. Ugh.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit. This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this. I hear you've been appointed. Sunry is... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than this Sith woman. I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic. This is all a plot.
It's possible.
Find the real...
Far too much talking and dialogue in this episode for my liking, but sadly I'm going to have to end it there because this has dragged on to be an episode full of dialogue. But Manaan is full of dialogue and it absolutely sucks. I can only apologise. Sorry.